I've got to ride that lonesome train. My heart is heavy with aches and pain. But someday, baby, after a while, you'll be sorry. Hey everybody, today we're going to learn a song called Someday After a While by Freddie. It's a really cool song, and it's pretty simple on guitar, and so we're going to learn it and then maybe add some licks to it as well, but here we go. So, to full disclosure, this song is originally in the key of D, so if you're trying to play along with the record, it's going to be in the key of D. I play this song in the key of C, so one of the things that you can do with this, there's two reasons I play it in the key of C. I think it's easier to sing. I can't sing as well as Freddie King, and so it's easier to sing if I sing it in this key. There's a train going on in the background, if you do hear that. But anyways, so I'm going to play it in the key of C for that reason, but the second reason is it actually helps you with the chords too, because you can play a little bit more open chords. So what you could do is, if you want to sing it in the key of D, you just do this same thing that we're going to do in this lesson, and then put a capo on the second fret and do everything the same, if that's what you want to do. Or you can just play it in the key of C, if you like it that way. Okay, so we're going to break it down. There's really only two parts to this song. There's the verses that keep going, and then there's like a little bridge part, but it's all the same chords. It's just the progression of them that are a little different. Okay, so to start, the verses, we're going to just play a C chord. Okay, so that's really just the intro. I've got to ride. You're going to stay on that C chord, and then you're going to go to a C7. That lonesome train. And so what a C7 is you've got your regular C chord, okay, on the first fret of the B string with your pointer finger, open G, second fret of the D string with your middle finger, and then you've got your ring finger on the third fret of the A. And then when you go to your C7, all you're going to do is put your pinky down on the third fret of the G string. It's like that. So as I got to ride C7, that lonesome train, my heart is heavy. We got an F chord now. You can play it like a bar chord, or you can play it by wrapping your thumb around. Either way. Now the reason I like to do the wrapping the thumb around, okay, is because with aches and pains, it's a real quick change to a D7 with a F sharp over it. Okay, and so what that is you're going to make sure that you get the second fret of the low E. Okay, I like to do it with my thumb, and then you don't play the A string. You got an open D, and then your middle finger is going to go on the second fret of the G string. Your pointer finger is on the first fret of the B string, and then your ring finger is on the second fret of the high E. You can also do it with your middle finger, just make sure you get the same notes if you don't like to use your thumb. With aches and pains. And then I said someday, back to your C, and then there's a cool little walk down here. Watch this. So it's back to your C. It says someday, after a while. So it's someday. So you're playing the A string third fret, second fret of the A string, first fret of the A string, and then open into an A7. Okay? So I've got to ride. Let's play it from the top. C, that lonesome train. C7. My heart is heavy. F, with aches and pains. So quick change that D7. I said someday, after a while. Alright, so if you're in your A7, you're going to go back to the D7 with the F sharp over it. And then we got a G7. You will be sorry. And then C, F, C, and then we got a walk up. We go. So that's open on the low E, second on the low E, into the third low E, and then we're playing a G7. Okay, and then so that's the first verse. Then you hit it again. It's the second verse, same thing through, and then the only difference is there's a little bridge part. It goes, trouble, trouble, trouble on my mind, trouble, trouble, lay down tonight. I don't need no sympathy, so baby. Alright, so what that is, a little off-key singing, but that's okay. So what that is when you go to that part where it's like trouble, trouble on my mind, you're gonna just kind of down strum on an F chord. Trouble on my mind. Into a C chord. And then you're also gonna do your C7. And then you're gonna go to a D7 with that F sharp again. I don't need. Keep going on that. And then into a G7. Baby, don't you pity me. And then back into your C, and you're right back into the same chord progression as you did for all the other ones. Now, a cool way to end this song, because I think anytime you hear a blues song that says something about a train, if you can throw in a little bit of that train whistle that you always hear in blues, I think that's cool. And so at the end of the song, I always like to do this. You just end it with a C chord. So what that is you're going to take your pointer finger on the 3rd fret of the high E, your middle finger on the 4th fret of the B, and then you're going to pluck those two together and bend them up both a half step. Use your ring finger to the 5th fret of the G, and then back to another bend. 5th fret of the G, 3rd fret of the G, 5th fret of the D, slide down to the 3rd fret of the D, and then just play your C chord. And then end it. So that's basically the entirety of the song. Let me know in the comments below if you found that helpful.